laying in your bed at night. You've just put your head down to go to sleep after a long study session, when suddenly a noise catches your attention. First, it's a little bit quiet, easily ignored, but it begins to grow in volume. First, you think, Nation Ball, the commuters. Then you realize it's something even worse than being beaten by kids that don't even live on campus. It is the zombie apocalypse. Now, at this point, you have two choices. You can either cower in fear and let them take you, or you can rise and fight. Within this speech, I will tell you what a zombie actually is, what a zombie apocalypse will look like and how it will affect our cities, and what you can do to survive. First off, what's a zombie? Now, there are two popular beliefs as to what a zombie is. The first is the quick-moving hybrid-type zombie. These can climb walls and other non-human-like feats. Now, a popular study conducted by the BBC has concluded that if this is the type of zombie apocalypse, we're toast. So for the sake of actually having a speech, I am going to emphasize the slow-moving zombies. These zombies, are slow-moving, stumbling, and often seen as rather bumbling creatures. They will come about through a viral infection, Trypanosoma brucei, a type of African sleeping sickness. Now, these zombies, while maybe seen as fumbling idiots, have an incredibly heightened sense of smell and hearing. With this awareness, you can know that they can take you out in large numbers or just through their senses. So, now that you know what a zombie actually looks like, we will go over how this outbreak will happen. Now, many people think that a zombie apocalypse means go to the cities and hide. Well, actually, what a zombie apocalypse will look like, cities will be the most dangerous place to be, along with highly populated areas, military bases, and hospitals. Your job as a citizen is to watch for the signs of an impending zombie apocalypse. You can watch for large disappearances in the woods. Watch for search parties. If each member is carrying more than one rifle, you've got a zombie outbreak that the government's trying to hide. Now, also, if you start seeing killings in large numbers, specifically with a headshot, you know somebody found a zombie outbreak and tried to go vigilante on them. This means to stock up on your water, your ammo, and try to locate your friends. Now, another thing that this zombie apocalypse will affect the cities and everything, you won't be able to go to school, you won't be able to go to a hospital in case you have illness, you won't be able to go shopping for food, and in case you are trying to hold off the zombies with guns, after a while, the ammo will run out, which is why it's recommended to know how to make your own. Not as hard as it sounds. Now, the zombie apocalypse, what will happen is cities will shut down. There will be mass panic. What you need to do is be prepared. The zombie apocalypse will catch the unaware. Now, how to survive. Preparation is key. Know your escape, know your weapons. Now, many people want to go all vigilante. They want to get their Mossberg, their Saiga, which is a good gun and as a semi-automatic, highly effective. However, the problem with that being, if you don't know your gun and it jams, you might as well be holding a bag of pasta for all the good it will do you. Now, what you need to keep in mind about zombies is that you don't kill them by mutilating their limbs. That's already done for you. What you need to do is take care of the brain. You can either do this with a headshot or by severing the spinal cord from the rest of the neck. Now, keeping that in mind, you want to pick your weapons accordingly. Personally, I and zombie expert Lauren Fair, second lieutenant in the U.S. Air Force, recommends a blade of some sorts. Now, some people may feel more comfortable with a machete as for its compact size. However, I personally prefer a katana, simply because it is double-bladed and you can get the double swinging action. However, not everyone is comfortable carrying around a 6-foot samurai sword. Also, keep in mind, everyday objects can be used as a weapon. Use your creativity. A frying pan is just as useful as, say, a specific weapon or a gun. Now, a study shows by the BBC that we can't hope to overcome this zombie apocalypse. The best you can do is survive. You may die alone, but you will die a survivor. You may want to be all mushy and pick your friends and take your entire family, but the fact of the matter is, if your mom can't run quickly, she's going to be eaten. You need to prioritize. Make sure you survive. Take care of you first. It's up to you to take care of you. You have no responsibility for anyone else in the case of the zombie apocalypse. Now, we have gone over what exactly a zombie is, what the cities will look like in case of the zombie apocalypse happening, and also how you can survive with weapons and your brains. Now, you know that the apocalypse is going to occur. Hopefully, with this done, you will consider yourself a little bit more prepared. It's inevitable. Matthew 27:52 through 53 states, "The graves were opened and many bodies of saints slept arose." It happened again It happened once, it's happening again when Jesus returns. Now, you can join your fellow man for the war cry of, they may eat our bodies, but they will never eat our freedom!
Woo!